Before we start our discussion, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ranita Anggie.
And my name is Amanatania Kosi. Okay. Hi, Anggie. It's been a long time since we meet.
Oh, hi, man. Yeah, I'm so happy to meet you again, even though we talk online. How are you, man?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Nothing special, but yes, I'm with you.
Anyways, last night I was scrolling Twitter and suddenly I found a tweet. And it talks about learning English isn't important. The comments is full of some agreeing and disagreeing about it. What do you think about that, Anggie? If you don't mind, I really want to know your opinion about that.
Personally, I think that English is actually very important to learn. Because with English, we can communicate with many people outside the country. And I've read some articles that talk about English is made an important subject in the schools and campus.
I see your opinion, but what I mean is, in our country, English isn't used as a official language.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter if we have the ability to speak English. Nowadays, there are many jobs that require employees with the ability to speak English. Did you get my point?
I see what you are getting at, but there are still a lot of jobs that doesn't really look at English skill and look at Microsoft skills more importantly. After all, learning English nowadays is difficult. We have to learn through tutoring because, in my opinion, learning a language on your own is not easy.
I have to side with you on this one. I know that learning English is neither easy nor instant, but what's wrong with trying to understand a language?
Okay, that's confusing. Let me ask another question. What about remote areas where there are minimal facilities to learn English? Even to understand the language itself, it's very difficult.
For this problem, there have been many government programs which send educators to the place and provide learning to the people there. And I think it is quite helpful for those who have not been able to pursue education.
Okay, I see. But my opinion is not very effective.
Yeah, at least can help, right?
I don't know. I still don't agree with the opinion that learning English is important. I still think that learning English isn't important most of the time.
Don't say like that, man. Learning English isn't waste of time. Try to think where out there English is also one of the important things to learn. People from any country communicate with English.
Actually, I think you're right, but besides, I think learning English isn't important. There are other things that make me like that. I think learning a foreign language sometimes has a negative impact on the mother tongue, which now being forgotten by the younger generation. What do you think about this, Anggi?
Okay, from my perspective, it comes back to each of them. If we can filter and still want to try to preserve our own culture, surely our mother tongue will not be forgotten. So it has nothing to do with learning English.
Okay, that's a good point, Anggi. I have to start with you on this one.
So what now? Do you agree that learning English is important?
Yeah, I think our discussion indeed there's no end because many people out there also discuss this and it comes back to ourselves.
Okay, I'm agree with you. Thanks for today, Aman.
My pleasure, Anggi. Next time, let's speak up again.
Okay, just let me know the topic and time. So here's the end.